What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Long time no see. We're back with another Kill La Kill IF video, and this is going to be a video strictly for the guys that want to play Kill La Kill IF when it comes out. Now, this is going to be a video explaining everything from the mechanics to the different button layouts to the different things that you can expect in terms of gameplay from Kill La Kill IF. I wanted to do this video because I know there's a lot of people that don't understand the full gameplay of this game, and I was one of those people until I got my hands on the demo itself. And I took a look at the actual guide that they put up on their official website, which is really cool. So I suggest you guys go check that out to get like a cheat sheet. If you guys can't remember something about the game, go look that up. I'll link it in the description down below. However, today we're going to be going over and I'm going to be visually teaching you guys everything about the game. So let's get right into it without further ado. Actually, one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about before I begin this For Dummies video. It's not like I'm actually calling you a dummy. So I'm going to be using Satsuki today just because it's the character that I've been playing with the most. Now, I played with the whole roster of the demo characters. I played mostly with Ryuko and Satsuki because of the main two characters. So I'm going to be playing with Satsuki for the most part. There's going to be a lot of differentiations between each character. So I suggest you guys pick your character and see what their different quirks are, because each character is very unique in their own way. And with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into this beginner's video. All right, here we are in the artificial lab, and I call it the artificial lab because this isn't the actual training room. This is versus mode set to endless time, so no time whatsoever, and also 1-star handicap, which makes it so you take less damage so you can extend the longevity of your session here. So here we are in the artificial lab, and you guys can try it out yourselves too if you even want to, but you gotta get the demo. So anyways, we're gonna be starting off with the basic thing, which is going to be how you're gonna be playing. By the way, I'm playing on pad today because I think I'm gonna be playing this game on pad no matter what. Now you can play on arcade stick, like I'm using the arcade stick as well, but for the most part, it's very ideal to use the pad because they made this game specifically for the pad. I think all 3D arena fighters make it specifically for the pad, but you can play on arcade stick if you want to. I mean, I did, and I tried it out. It's kind of weird, but you can try it out if you want. Anyways, we're going to be starting off with the actual control scheme and the controls for this game, and just the basic general toolkit that you get when you boot up Kill La Kill IF. So first and foremost, you get your close range attacks, which is the square button. The close range attacks is actually really good for, pressuring and for damage and for actually opening up your opponents. And it's just good for when you're up close to them. You can actually do an auto combo if you just keep mashing on square. I think that's pretty normal for arena fighters. Other than, alongside that, we also have the long range attack, which is the triangle button, and depending on your character, it might be completely different, because Satsuki's is a long range projectile that is really good actually for zoning, and you can also, by the way, you can also like curve your projectiles. As you can see, I'm curving it a little bit to the left. Look at me. See how it curves a little bit to the left, and let's do it a little bit to the right. Yeah, so you can actually curve your projectile as any character there. So you can curve your projectiles, or you can maneuver it. Very little, but you can maneuver it. And then Ryoko has actually like a mid-screen fireball that doesn't go full screen and such. So it's very different. So you have to experiment with your own character. And you can actually hold it for you to get a held down long range attack, which can be very powerful. In the case of Satsuki, if you actually guard and you get hit by this projectile, it's a guard break, which is pretty crazy. Anyways, that's that. And then we also have the smash attack, aka the guard break. There you go, guard break. So the guard break attack is really good because blocking is very strong in this game. So they had to figure out a way. This is basically your throw in terms of the actual 2D fighters. This is going to be your throw, the way you're going to be making them not block anymore. So you're going to be doing a smash attack, which is a guard break right there, like you saw there. And if you do it raw, it's actually a launcher. Yeah, just like that. And you get a free combo off of a raw guard break. Okay? And there's also different variations. For example, if you mix in the guard break with your string. So if you're doing the close range string and you mix the guard break, it actually guard breaks right then and there, which is pretty crazy. So there's a lot of different variations to the buttons that you can do. I just showed you the variation for the close range into guard break. But you can also do the same thing with like the long range button. So you can do like things like this, shoot a long projectile. So there's different variations you can do to mix up your strings. Okay, so alongside that, those are the 3 main attack buttons that you're going to be using. Okay, actually there is another one, and actually we should get into the next section, which is going to be the movement and the guard button. Okay, so you're going to be having a jump button, which is the X button. For the most part, you're going to be jumping mostly to be doing the homing attack. A homing attack is when you press jump twice. When you home, you actually have an attack as soon as you don't even have to press anything. It just has an auto attack, basically implements it into it. So it homes on the opponent no matter what. It's really, really, really good. So anyways, nonetheless, the homing attack is very, very strong. Unlike in Dragon Ball and other games where you see a homing dash, you can actually cancel out of this homing dash. And this is a good segue to go into our guard button, which is of course the R1 button, and you can just hold it down and that's how you block. However, when you move out of, if you press the guard button and you move out of it, like you press left, then you evade, right, you evade right. If you press left, you evade left. If you hold back, you back dash, and then of course with forward dash as well. If you implement this with the homing dash, you can actually cancel out of your homing dash, just like that. So you can build some pretty cool mind games alongside that. Am I gonna go in? Am I not gonna go in? Yada, yada, yada. So they've implemented some pretty interesting movement options, especially with the homing dash with the evasive button. So that's pretty cool that you can chain homing into evasive maneuver. Now, before I move into the next segment, I actually want to talk about the unique close range button. You actually get 2 different variations alongside your regular raw square button or close range attack. So if you press left or right and then close range attack, you actually get like a side swipe. And the side swipe is good for whenever your opponent is mashing on evade. So if they're mashing on evade like crazy, you can just go like go like that. And you see that counter hit right there? That means that you hit them out of their evade. So that's the way to beat out evades. Now there's also the anti-air attack, which is going to be, so the side swipe is going to be with left or right and square, but the anti-air attack is mostly to beat out homing attacks, and that's going to be up, down, and square. Up or down, I should say. Up or down, so you can use up or you can use down. Either or. It beats out homing moves. So for example, just like that, I beat it out clean. And you know how that has that auto attack? Well, if you use the down, yeah, close range attack, it anti-airs completely. So that's how you beat out homing attacks. So it's a very, like Yomi gameplay style where whenever you home and you know that your opponent is about to anti-air you, you can just cancel out of the homing. So it's a very interesting game that they've created here. Next up is going to be the special attacks. So special attacks cost 50% of your bar. As you can see up above, you have 4 bars of meter. And there's nothing in this game that costs 25% of your bar. It's always 50% or 100% in this game. Not that I know of, I should say. So the way that you do supers, you press L1. Okay, there's a specific button you have to press, and it actually shows you right down here. Like you see these special moves right here. That's how you execute the special moves, essentially. You get 3 of them for each of the buttons. So there's an enhanced version of your regular attacks. So here is the close range special for, let's say, actually, let's do Ryoko. How about that? Ryoko. Let's do that. So L1 and then square is going to be your close range special. This is going to be specifically for close range attacks. So this is a good button to be able, this is a good one to be able to like combo into. So that's really nice, or end your combos with. There's the long range version. Let's do the long range version. Utagiri modo. I can never get tired of that, by the way. And then that's the long range special. It kind of, Ryoko's in specific actually homes in on the opponents. And it's really cool because you can move out of it and you can continue the combo as the special is hitting. So that's Ryoko's right there. And then of course there's the special attack break. And just like its regular button, you can actually guard break with this move. Let's do the guard break with Satsuki here. So this is her guard break special. Whoops. I actually didn't guard break that. I actually let go of the guard button with Ryoko. Okay, give me a second. There we go. I'm going to keep holding it. There's the guard break. Bam! So sick. So sick. So yeah, that's the guard break special. And all of them have their own purposes, of course. The long range special, the close range special, and the guard break special all have their own different purposes. Research with your own character to see which one fits best for every scenario. All right, so let's talk about Bloody Valor. Bloody Valor is probably the biggest game mechanic in this game, and you can use it two different ways, okay? The first way is to use it defensively. So if you're ever getting hits, all right? By the way, to get Bloody Valor, you need 50% of your meter, okay? So two different bars, or 2 bars there, okay? So you can use it two different ways. You can use it defensively, so if you're getting hit, that means that you can execute a L1 plus R1. All right, now that we went over everything, let's talk about the biggest game mechanic in this game, Bloody Valor. All right, so Bloody Valor is very interesting because you can use it two different ways. You can use it defensively or offensively. Now, defensively, you can use it like a burst from other fighting games. So whenever you're getting hit, okay, whenever you're getting hit, you can press L1 and R1, and it tells you right there, L1 plus R1 at the same exact time, and you can break out of the combo straight up like that, okay? Now, if you want to use it offensively, you can use it, and when you use it offensively, you execute the rock, paper, scissors scenario. And this is the biggest thing that people have questions about, okay? But first, let me showcase it defensively, okay? Just like that. Just like that. It wasted 50% of her meter, but she broke out of the combo. Straight up just like that. Reset everything. All right? Now, if you use it offensively, so that means you have to either combo into it, which is very simple to do, or you can just straight up walk up to them and they have to get hit by it, basically. If they get hit by it, then that means you go into the rock, paper, scissors scenario. Now let's explain this in full detail, okay? So the way that Bloody Roar is going to work in this game, okay? So you go into the rock, paper, scissors scenario, and it's just like it sounds like. You get 3 different options and one beats out the other every single time. Now, if you, square is going to be, I actually have a cheat guide here. It's going to be mock, which is basically the paper. On circle, you're going to have taunt, which is going to be the rock, which provides damage, more damage to your opponents. All right, and then triangle is provoke, and that's the scissors in the situation, and that's going to gain more meter to you if you win that encounter. Okay, so that's how it works. So if you use rock, then you beat them out with their scissors, then you get more damage. If you use scissors and you beat their paper, then you get more meter. If you have paper and you beat out rock, you get more health. That's the way it goes. If you need some more explanation, go to the guide that's online, or just rewind this video and you'll get it. Okay. Now, with that being said, there are different perks for winning each encounter. Okay, so you can win up to 3 different times. All right, and every time you win, you get a star. And every time you win a star, you get a different attribute. So for example, and it all depends on your character. For example, with Satsuki, if you gain 1 star, that means you win 1 encounter or 1 rock, paper, scissors challenge. Then you get increased attack and increased attack range. Level 2 for Satsuki, you actually get to have the super special moves. And the super special moves are basically taking one of the special moves that you already have and enhancing them for more damage and a cool cinematic, you know, little soup. Now, when you have 3 stars, you get everything that I just said, plus you unlock the, what's it called again? You unlock the secret art last fiber move, okay? Which is basically the astro or the instant kill of this game. As soon as when you land this, it ends the game. That's it. You're done. No matter how much life you have. And you can use this round 1, round 2, or round 3. It doesn't matter. If you land this, it's done. But you have to get to level 3 and you need 100 meter for it. I hope that all made sense. If it didn't, then I'm sorry. Look at the guide. You'll get it, okay? So let's go ahead and do it with Satsuki here. And I'm gonna go ahead and get more meter in this situation. Okay? You hit him with it, I'm gonna get more meter in this situation. So I'm gonna press triangle. And I'm going to have her press square so I can win. And they go into this whole little debate together. It's pretty cool, pretty cinematic, but you can skip it if you want to. I won. Now, here's the next thing. If you win, you keep going. I'm going to do it again. Just more meter. More meter. If you don't do anything, by the way, you just stay silent. You automatically lose, no matter what. So, yeah. If you stay silent. Bam. And then if you win again, you just keep on going, okay? It ends if they beat you or they tie with you. So if they tie with me, see, like right here, they tied with me, it ends. It doesn't really matter, but it ends and I still get my 3rd star actually. So even if you tie, you get everything you want. And then you get this cool little cutscene. It's pretty sweet. You have to make, they make you watch it as well. Just keep that in mind, that if you win an encounter, you keep going. You just keep on going until you either lose or you tie, okay? And as the initiator, this is another thing as well you have to keep in mind. If you are the initiator, you are the only one that can gain stars. So the defender cannot gain stars, and the only thing that the defender can get if they win is increased damage towards you. They cannot get increased life. They cannot get increased meter, okay? So they can only dish out damage. If they want to get stars and if they want to get more health or meter, they need to do it onto you, okay? So after the defender, you cannot do anything but defend yourself, not get any stars, and dish damage out to them. That's it. You are on level 3 right now, but you get all the different perks, so I can show off the different stages in this mode right here, okay? You can start to glow blue, so at this point you have the secret art fiber lost. So here we go. So first and foremost, she gets longer range. As you can see, she gets like a different animation for her attack. She actually gets more damage. That usually does 100 damage, but now it does 130. And if you get close enough, you actually get like a double hit. Yeah, everything just hits double basically. So if you do like the regular auto combo, and you get this cool little cinematic. This is specifically for Satsuki. If you do the auto combo with Satsuki, you get that little cool cinematic cutscene. And let's just show off her close range super special. So let's do that. You get a cool little cutscene at the end. Bam. This cutscene right here is brand new. Yeah, you just do more damage and all that good stuff. So yeah. So that's basically what you get with Satsuki in particular. Or you also get like cool different like longer animations. Like for example, this string right here. You get that string, but that little cool ending animation, that's brand new to level 2. All right. So yeah, that's how Bloody War works. Now, of course, if you use your secret art fiber lost, you have to just press L1 and R1 at the exact same time. You can combo into it, but it depends on your character. Satsuki can only combo into it one way. All right, that I found one way. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show it off right now. Actually, let's do a combo. Wah 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 wah. Wah, 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 bam. Immediately. Oh, whoops. I didn't do it. Give me a second. Bam, 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 bam. And then you go into it, and this is it. Get a cool little cutscene. Get a cool little cutscene. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today's beginner guide video on Kill la Kill IF with the mechanics and such. I'll be doing guides for each character because I think there's some unique different things. And of course, the command list for this game is actually really, really good. It goes over everything with the specific character, but I'll go ahead and put it in video format whenever I can. Probably when the game comes out, that's when I'll start doing them, because I don't really want to do any guides with the demo. I want to do it with the actual full release of the game. Take it easy, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. Let me know what you guys think of Kill la Kill IF. If you guys are playing, let me know. If you guys are going to get the game, let me know. Support this game. I really like it. I actually love Kill la Kill, and I really want to do more with this game. I'm going to shill the crap out of this game. You better believe it. So expect more Kill la Kill IF in the future. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel for more Kill la Kill IF, of course. Like the video if you guys did. It lets me know if you guys like these type kind of videos. If you guys want to see more, let me know. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good rest of your day.